she loose and man kind of she's all about sex. She's a man kind of fool, she's all about sex. She's a man kind of woman, she's all about sex. But you get in a minute, she freeze. Got my own sideshow. Too tight to be. Since you keep running girlfriends through there, I'll fly by you to look at my own sideshow. I got my own sideshow. Yeah, my own sideshow. My own sideshow. I got my own sideshow. Got my own sideshow. Too tight to be. Got my own mother. Check it out. On the one like that. Face. Got my own little roadside show. Got my own sideshow.
Die of common colds, diarrhea, a lot of things that basically that wouldn't affect you or I here in this country.
Is it true that AIDS is running rampant over there?
Yeah, I don't think that as far as the hunger issue, unfortunately, a lot of the most unfortunate victims
get so low that they don't even have to have it.
Yeah, well, they're not even living. I think that the unfortunate victims are. A lot of times are children, because they're the ones their immune systems are the weakest.
it. Hold it right there. All right, buddy, go on.
This community festival isn't big enough for the two of us.
We'll get to shoot it out.
All right, buddy. 1, 2, 3.
Boys.
Zoom!
Oh, God. Really isn't that great an hour. Yeah. But it
Right, there used to be like a natural amphitheater place where three churches came together, and there was this natural place where bands could set up. This was in 1972. We designed it as a showcase for community organizations, for all the good groups, the food co-ops and the tenants unions, the students' rights groups, Students for Peace and Justice, for all the community organizations to showcase what they're doing. Different of the groups would either sell raffle tickets or sell food or give pamphlets away about what they're doing. And it's still about that today. This is about the groups and the kinds of things you can become involved with in the community.
I think it works out to around 140 booths, I think. There's, several groups that sometimes combine into 2 booths, but we filled up Park Street, which we normally use, and we added Russell Street, and we had a few spaces just right over here, too, to try to accommodate the extra people this year.
This is the Theater Project. This is a theater group in Columbus that's been here for quite some time, and they are interested in producing works by Ohio authors, plays that have never been done before. That's what they want to do, and that's what they're going to be doing the 13th through the 30th. They have matinees on Sunday. They hope the kids all come and attend.
There's movement in the hills, the shovel, 9th Street, comes rebel. The prices have risen, the government fell, the casualties increase, the enemy show, the climate's unknown, the rapture has died, and sooner or later, the end will arrive. your love to me. Love can last more than one day. Love, love, and not fade away. Love, love, and not fade away. I was bigger than a Cadillac. I tried to show you, but you dropped me. Your love for me has got to be real. For you to know just how I feel. Love for real, not fade away. Love for real, not fade away. What I say? I said, hey! I got 4 mountains by wire, or a close straight for a necktie. I said, the deal stopped on the other side. I said, who do you love? Who do you love? Who do you love? Well, I wanna tell you how it's gonna be. You're gonna give your love to me. Love can last more than one day. Love and love and not fade away. Love and love and not fade away. I said, hey! I was bigger than a Cadillac. I tried to show you, but you dropped me back. Your love for me has got to be real. For you to know just how I feel. Love for real, not fade away. Love for real, not fade away. One more time, I said, what do I say?
The origin of man, and a little bit more specifically today, we're going to talk about whether in fact there was a flood. Noah and
Yeah, actually, the tent is something I've been wanting to do for about 4 years now. I wrote a grant for it, but you know, since we're outdoors here, we don't have any other stages, and all the sound from our main stage kind of takes away. You try to do another open air stage. So we have folks like mime and magicians, and we have acoustic groups that play in the stage at night, groups that we can't normally get on our main stage, things that we used to do when we were on 16th Avenue and we can't do today because we don't have any other stages. And it gives a lot of folks who don't normally get a chance to perform in Columbus, you know. Folks like Willie Phoenix, you know, people see you on the main stage, you know, you actually get to see him perform solo. Sally Fingerette, Windfall Prophet, some of the groups are playing this year.
The community festival raffle happens every year, and the way the raffle works is every single person that has a booth here gives one article of art. Like the jeweler gives a piece of earrings, and another jeweler might give a necklace, and the t-shirt place gives t-shirts, and the ceramic place gives ceramics, and there's over, you know, Roger was saying 140 different groups, and so every different community organization can be selling tickets. Friends of the Homeless is one of the groups that's selling raffle tickets. If you buy a 50-cent ticket here at the festival, the money goes to the Friends of the Homeless. So it's a way to support your local community organization and to showcase the wonderful, beautiful handmade work here. You can buy your raffle tickets at the Tenant Union, you can buy your raffle tickets at Sister City Copapayo, or at the Free Press, or at the Free Clinic. The Free Clinic is operating here at the festival. They're open all the time, and they're helping us with the small medical emergencies and stuff.
Like skin knees.
Yep, blisters and sunburn.
We hope we don't see no cops. We hope we don't burst your bubble. We hope we don't fail to stop. We got our balls in automobile. We got our raps at automobile. They cannot stop this automobile. This is, you gotta clear the way. It's a automobile. We're out the game. As far as we can tell, it's all the same. Mailbox explodes, it sails away. We live to tell it's cool on Monday. Up the laws out through the goddamn smashing glass up at the school. We do the same with you are the head of our mission. We got our claws in automobile. We got our rocks off automobile. They cannot stop this automobile. Listen, you gotta clear the way. That's a automobile. Riding in the automobile. Waiting to get behind the wheel. Got gasoline and I know what's what. These girls gotta make them squeal. We hope we don't run into trouble. We hope we don't see no cops. We hope we don't punch a bubble. We hope we don't feel the snap. We got our balls in automobile. We got our rocks up automobile. They cannot stop this automobile. Yes, yes, you gotta clear the way. That's an automobile.
With a squeeze, come and see us somewhere else some other time. Back to the rest of those families.
There's a lot of volunteers and there's a lot of work that goes into the community festival, as well as craftspeople donating articles of art for the raffle. All the community organization has to donate people for the security and the cleanup of the festival. You might see the security people this year wearing red shirts and the cleanup people wearing purple shirts. And these are the people that work either early in the morning, in the afternoon, or late at night that help keep the festival grounds beautiful. And the security workers help us keep the crowd control at a reasonable level. We have people handing out information, giving out programs. We have people working with the crowds and anticipating and diffusing a potentially dangerous situation. So you can't buy a t-shirt for this year. You can only work and earn it. And all the community organizations have been doing a great job with sending their people for the security of the area, because it's been a real nice, safe, laid-back festival.
Long time ago, we used to play. She said, in nurture my soul, girl. On the winds of my breath, I breathe love to you. On the winds of my breath, I breathe love to you. Whoa. Oh, woman, you know, can only do so much here. On the winds of my breath, I breathe the love to you. On the winds of my breath, I breathe the love to you. Morning cries from Donna echo through the room, and my sleep like a fresh cut dream. On the wings of my breath, I breathe love to you. On the wings of my breath, I breathe love. All of you, yeah. On the wings. Thank you. It's a song called The Winds of My Breath. My name's Donna Mogavero. This is Carey on guitar. Yeah. Thank you, God, for letting me be young enough to still be able to come to the community festival. That goes to you, Rosie, wherever you are. Dragons at the feet. You take along your ball and chain, 'cause you don't know where you're gonna fall asleep. Living far too long like a poor lost soul. You can't catch the 22. Living day to day like a runaway. Feeling more and more alone.
Thank you.
No, I'm ready.
All right. Hi. I'm Mert.
I'm Paul.
Nice to meet you. So I heard that you're the kamikaze parking meter painter.
Yes, that's right. I decided instead of defacing city property, I would face city property and put faces on city property. So that's what I'm going to do. And I got my paints here. I got my primary colors, my black and my white. And it only takes a minute if you want to watch.
Of course we want to watch.
Okay. Yeah, I've been coming to the festival since about 1977, and I used to do face painting. And actually, it's kind of interesting because I tried to do face painting this year with a new edge being acrylic, you know, because it would last a lot longer, but it didn't go over, so I'm stuck on parking meters. But originally, a long time ago, I do graphic art for people, and there was a guy who had got these Caran d'Ache crayons, and I did a package design for him, and he was going to market them called Mardi Gras face paint crayons. And soon after, unfortunately, after I did the packaging for him, he had a heart attack and died. But I kept a box of crayons that he gave me, and then that following year at the community festival, and I was working at the Columbus Free Press booth at that time, and oh, this one has stuff on it. Well, I have to cover that up. We can just take that right off of there. No, it's on there. We painted people's faces with these crayons for 50 cents a face for children's faces. And after that, the following year, we did it again, and where I was working at a store called Tradewinds, which was loosely affiliated with the Free Press at that time, we started carrying those crayons there. And actually, it started a trend now in the arts festival and all over Columbus, any kind of festival, you'll always find people with these little crayons painting people's faces. Well, it all started at the Columbus Community Festival in 1979. We started doing that. Or maybe, I guess, 78. It all started at this festival.
What keeps you coming back all these years, Paul?
Well, it's more, I think it's the way I feel if I don't come back, because a lot of times I don't participate in any of the planning, and I'm real busy, and then I wish I had afterwards, because everybody else is, having a really fun time, and I feel left out if I don't. That's part of it, I guess. I like it because I get to see people every year that I don't see all the time, and it's one of the it's just a very unique thing. It's not like anything where people have to get funding and they're all worried about getting grant money and city money. People just do it, and that's real encouraging, because as an artist, I'm always surrounded by all these people whose primary worry is how are they going to get funding from the government and all this stuff. And here's a group of people that just said, well, we don't really have time to deal with all that red tape. We're just going to do it ourselves. So for me, it's real inspiring, and it's a lot of fun. Mostly, I guess it's just a lot of fun.
What's the most memorable thing from one of the festivals that you can recall?
It's hard to remember, because I drink a lot of beer at the festival and get really stoned, and my memory lapses. I think one of the most memorable things, when the festival was on 16th, and you think it rained now, this is nothing. One year it rained on 16th and 16th Avenue when the festival was there, and there were garbage cans, and all the garbage cans, there was a foot of water, and the garbage cans all floated down into North High Street. And all the people on security had to go down and grab, and everybody just went down and tried to grab all the garbage cans. It's not one of the more amazing things, it's just one of those things that sticks out in your mind, watching little garbage cans bobbing off into the horizon. One of the neat things about the festival, again, is like we do our own little security stuff, and the fraternities and those people, they have their festivals, and there's always a lot of beer fights, and things like that. And we've never had any kind of serious problems in 20 years. I mean, somebody might step on a piece of glass or something, but even that's rare, So it's really neat. It's a real self-sufficient kind of thing. So I got to put in some teeth here, and then do the eyes. Oops. I've done a lot of the festival t-shirts over the years. I think maybe 6 or 7 of them. And I haven't done it in the past 2 years, just I couldn't think of good ideas at the time, or I thought, well, I'll let some other people do it. So next year I'm going to do the t-shirt. I'm going to have it be no rain, no gain. That's going to be my slogan. That's the one thing that you can count on every year at the festival. It's a good, healthy dose of rain.
I wondered if that was an integral part of it.
It's a tradition. I mean, anyone who sets up here and doesn't bring plastic, you can tell this is the first time they've ever been to the festival.
Were you on the committee this year?
I wasn't on the committee, and that's one of those things I look back and I go, gosh, I really should have made the time to come to the meeting, because it's a lot of fun just doing that and being part of the planning of it. And I wish I had been. I was very busy this year. Only one other year that I've sort of not done anything, and this year. I'm going to be emceeing tomorrow, and I'm participating. I helped do a lot of cleanup yesterday. So there's always a last-minute opportunity to do something if you want to.
I know I don't wanna live. I got to act in the same. Can I please have a little if I keep my head between my knees? In case we should tumble, you know, in case we should fall. I get a little motion sickness every time I see you walk. That's what they say. That's what they say that you're doing to me. That's what they say. That's what they say that you're doing to me. But others never made me tell about the things you did to them. They went falling through your chapter as you shed another skin. I want to swim, I want to swim. That boy, come on! Oh, 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 look out, that's what they say when they see me with you. Pick it up, jump it up! Oh, 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 that's what they say that your fantasy do to me. That's what they say. That's what they say that you're doing to me. That's what they say. So I guess all that's important to know is we're to die for. We're really glad to be here. And we wrote all this. It's so quiet here, and my thoughts are full of fear. I've never seen a dark touch the way I feel when you are here. You're all monster men. I bet your blood runs green and dry. You're so cold inside. And I can do I thought I knew you, and I thought you knew me. Caught in love, baby, back in time. Is there a reason for you to see that I was trying? Take it love, baby, take it away. Give me one more day to live. Another taste of the feeling that gives me. I give you love, I can say you back again. To another city, change your world and now you work for a living. If it weren't for the talk on the street, I would never know. You left without saying a word. You didn't know how to look at my coat. If it weren't for my friends in the club, I would never know. I thought I was you, and I thought you was me. Gonna shine in there for a reason. You could only see, only see how pretty. Take it all, baby, take it away. Give me one last thing tonight. It's what the real kind of feeling it gives me. Hold me under as I pass into place. I thought I knew, and I thought you knew me. Hold me, baby, back in time. We're gonna shine as up the horizon tonight. Take it away. Give me one last chance. It's when the rain's for the feeling it gives me. Only I can have you, that's what you play. You move to another city, change your head, now you work for a living. If it weren't for the talk on the street, I would never know. They say that you're happy without me.
There are so few good drunkards anymore. Dylan Thomas would be bored with simplistic slogans in negative parlance. Just say no! Just say no! Just say no! Whoa! Is there no longer room for a swaggering dance? from sweaty Irishmen who delight in the brawling tales spun from hearty ale, and might not take too kindly to being looked at askance by theorists who are curious to measure the chemistry of the brain that just fell down on the floor. There are so few good drunkards anymore. We've become too civilized, I guess, to put up with the mess we sometimes find in friends who entertain with lampshades, and the guests who leave their meekness at the door. There are so few good drunkards anymore. All the spirit that's spilled out from poets great and poor, the glory of their madness and vision tinged with sadness, was something from the heart, both true and pure. But there are so few good drunkards anymore. For if there are, they're labeled ill and pushed into some door where they modulate their love and hate and turn the volume down and learn to be addicted to the idea of addiction they've found and say hello in monotones, "Hi, Joe," and leave uniqueness at the door. There are so few good drunkards anymore. And I drank to that. Now to the serious stuff. This is called Voices in the Fire. There are voices in the fire that hiss and whine, twining through fears like braided hair, plaited by mother's ancient cracked hands, yellowed from the cigarette years. The smoke sings in tongues, the flames rise in ecstasy, religious vision, secular, sexual, hot, hell, fire, desire worth stealing from what gods there are, hiding behind nymphomaniac trees in the night, lusting after that divinity of light, whispering in cracked voices with lascivious tongues, twining through fears like braided hair. Thank you. This is a poem about my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great uncle, something like that, who was the Attorney General of Lorraine, France, and was responsible for burning witches back then. It's called Uncle Nick. Uncle Nick saw wickedness everywhere, in the white hair of the old woman he called Hag, and the faggot's white bones that burned black as they kindled the flesh of witches blazing across the countryside of France, and the dancing fur of the felines, those demonic, night-sighted beings who could not possibly be children of Christ. Uncle Nick was a child of Christ, exterminator in service to the eternal. When his son coughed blood and rattled his way to heaven, Uncle Nick declared war on the old woman who cursed his son, the son who spit at her feet when she asked for bread. War on all the old women with dead eyes who cursed the gold on the church altars and their own terrible powerlessness. The only power they owned, spun from the words of their tongues and boiled with the healing herbs in their iron pots. Uncle Nick declared the devil in their pots, and in the lithe bodies of young women whose sensuous lips and thighs kept him awake at night. It must be the devil in their radiant breasts that seduced him to sweet sweat in his dreams. Uncle Nick declared demons in their nipples, and in the wide yellow eyes of the cats, those prideful beasts who claimed no masters but themselves. Those carnivores who feasted on rodents who gleefully watched the Black Death eat the human flesh that burned the flesh from screeching cats' bones. Uncle Nick flogged the devil from the backsides of children as they watched their mothers burn. He was proud of his accomplishments. Uncle Nick appeared in a dream. He told me one thing: his kind are back. And I watched the vipers slithering through Falwell's teeth, watched Swaggart's Nazi swagger, stare in amazement at book banners in Tennessee and at judges in Florida, and I see flames rising in their eyes.
Got my own sideshow. Too tight to be. You see your money, your friends, my own sideshow. My own sideshow. She want to wreck my play. Getting all rich about the way she pack a bully. To the back of the girl, she's loose and groovy. She's all about sex. She's a man's not a woman, she's all about sex. She's a man's not a woman, she's all about sex. Baby, independent. Free. Got my own sideshow. Too tight.